What my midlife crisis taught me. The truth that no one talks about. I remember sitting there thinking, I did everything right, so why does this feel so wrong? From the outside, my life looks fine. Responsibilities handled, roles fulfilled, boxes, they're checked. But internally, I felt disconnected, restless, and if I'm being honest, a little lost. Not because I didn't have a life, because I wasn't fully in it. And that's the part no one talks about when it comes to like a midlife crisis. It's not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet. It's slow realization that you've outgrown a version of yourself, but you haven't stepped into the next one yet. And if that's where you are right now, this message is for you. My name is Regina Young, and I'm the host of Teatime Midlife Edition podcast, and an Amazon best-selling co-author of the book Overcoming Mediocrity, Unstoppable Women, and a personal development coach and enthusiast. But more importantly, I'm someone who has lived through this. I know what it feels like to question everything, to look at your life and think, now what? And what I discovered through my own midlife crisis is that not everything is a breakdown. It's a wake-up call. Recognize your midlife stage. Here's what I had to learn first. You can't move forward if you won't admit where you are. Midlife looks different for all of us. Maybe you're starting over after divorce, sitting in an empty house after your kids moved out, still raising kids, but feeling like you've lost yourself, taking care of everyone else, but ignoring your own needs, or realizing you just now ready to become who you've always wanted to be. And here's what I secretly wish someone would have told me sooner. You're not behind. You're right on time for your awakening. But you have to be honest about your starting point. Permission to be seen. Let me ask you something. How long have you been shrinking yourself to fit into a life that no longer fits you? 1 year? 10 years? 20 years plus? Because I did that for years. I stayed quiet when I had something to say. I showed up as who people expected me to be. I chased perfection instead of authenticity, and it was exhausting. Midlife forced me to confront that. It asked me, are you ready to be seen, or are you going to keep hiding? And chasing to be seen meant showing up even when my voice shook, showing up imperfectly, letting people see the real me. And yes, it felt uncomfortable, but hiding was costing me more than visibility ever could. Radical honesty moment. Now let's talk about the hard parts, getting real with yourself. There was a moment where I had to sit down and ask, what in my life is actually working? And what am I just tolerating? And let me tell you, the question will change everything. Because I had to admit things like, this doesn't fulfill me anymore. The relationship drains me. This version of success isn't mine. And that kind of honesty, it will shake you, but it will also free you, because you can't create a new life while lying to yourself about the one you're in. Boundaries that changed everything. Once I got honest, I had to make a decision, and that's where boundaries came in. Not the kind you talk about, the kind you reinforce. I had to decide what I no longer available for, who I needed to distance from, what habits had to go. And let me be real with you. Letting go is not easy. There's history, there's emotions, there's comfort. But holding on to what no longer aligns, that's what keeps you stuck. Boundaries, they aren't pushing people away. They're pulling yourself closer to who you're becoming. Rediscovering purpose. And then comes the part that feels both exciting and uncertain. Rediscovering you. Not who you were expected to be, not who you've always been, but who you want to become right now. And here's the shift that changed everything for me. I stopped trying to figure it all out and started getting curious. What excites me now? What feels aligned? What do I want to explore? Midlife is not the end of your story. It's a moment you finally get to write it on your terms. So be open, be flexible, be willing to evolve. If this resonated with you, if you're in the space where you know something needs to change, but you're not sure what or how, let's talk. Book a call with me. Let's discuss where you are at, what's holding you back, and what you may need to give up to move into your authentic self. If that's where you are right now, this message is for you.